the grab, and there's one away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Doubled his first time. Swings through that high fastball.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Next offering is down low. Fourth inning underway, no score.
That's a ball.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Count is full.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Inside, and that's ball four. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Go ahead run on base. Here's the left fielder, Craig Biggio. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
0-1.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Mullins whips it back in, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. Here's Pete Alonso. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Adios, pelota. A towering shot to center, and they take the lead. It's 3-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Snyder, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that is out of play.
One and 2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
0-1.
And the right-hander deals.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
1 ball, 2
That's
strikes.
outside. And the count 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout. Out and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. That's in there. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
The shortstop takes the ball. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. So next they hit for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Biggio sizing this one up. Snags it for the second out. Cedric Mullins getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make make any sort of play.
Now a chance for Ryan O'Hearn. Swinging a foul straight back. And a foul ball. Mullins, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him looking. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Joey Bart. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-1.
That misses the zone. And 1-1. In the air out towards right center. Touches down. That's a hit.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing. Nice.
New pitcher on here, Gregory Soto.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball. Nobody out. Runner at first.
1-2.
Swings and misses. It's a strike. Slider got him for strike 3. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts. That one found hard the other way. Now the 0-1. Gets to it with a slide. The feed for 1. Double play. What a. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Laureano comes up to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Biggio makes the catch for the out. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Gary Sanchez now. That one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground to third. Slides for the stop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out. Top 6. And now Jordan Westburg. Soto back to work. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Misses off the plate. And the count is even 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. And that's outside. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 1 down, base is empty. Not even close there. Ball 2. Right through there for a strike. He goes down looking. So up next, Craig Biggio. 1 for 2.
Biggio.
Hit weakly on the ground. Fires to first on the run. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Now pitching
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Jeff Hoffman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
1-1.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Holiday at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Swing and a ground ball. Makes a sliding stop. Throw to first. Picked in the dirt. But he beats it. What an effort that time. Henderson now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Inside. And the count even 1-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing.
Wide throw, and it gets away.
1-2. Count.
Lead runner makes the turn at second. Holiday stands at third with one gone in the inning. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and now just a 2-run deficit.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Hit on the ground to short. Ortiz. And O'Neill is retired. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Right down the chute, 0-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swing and a miss. Back now at Oriole Park. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Ryan Howard. Base hit, center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Digging in, Duke Snyder in the dirt.
It's 0-1.
On the ground.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Got him. And that's the first out. So digging in, Joseph Ortiz. 0 for 2 in this one. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Out to short. Slings it across. That ends the back here in Baltimore, set for the last half of the 7th. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn. Now on the bump, Mason Miller. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Miller.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Miller goes 6 feet 5 inches, 200 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2021. Oh, he brought it back. Ramon Laureano, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Rutschman.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar
One
gun.
strike.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Right side, Stowers makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be Kyle Stowers. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. And that one popped in the air, left field. Makes the grab, 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Brian Roberts. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Ball.
Westberg stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And it's fouled away. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
That one down the line. 1 at second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Pinch hitter coming on, Bryce Terang. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Lifted in the air out to left. Laureano racing over to make the
Now pitching.
back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Michael Kopech.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead
0-1.
late in the ball game. Some of them are just
1 ball, 1
wired
strike.
different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That one at triple digits.
When you throw a fastball
1-2.
by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Ortiz. And he'll be safe at first. So back to the top of the order. Jordan Westberg, the next to hit for the Orioles.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but
0-2.
left the bat on his shoulder.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. The high heat, too much on that one. And next for the Orioles,
7,
Jackson
second
Holiday.
baseman,
Corner
Jackson
infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent
Holiday.
extra bases. That one
1
ran
ball, no
inside,
strike.
almost got him. The tying run at the plate. Fastball for a strike.
It's a tough pitch,
1-1.
but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
So next to hit
The
for
batter,
Baltimore,
number 2,
Gunnar Henderson.
Shortstop.
Picked up an
Gunnar.
RBI in his last at-bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
0-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with it.
Oh, that ball drilled back up the box and nailed the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander.
The
Hope he's
fielder,
all right.
number
A couple of
9,
hits in a row for
Tyler.
him here. Really important at bat coming up
here.
now.
Fouled off down the right side. Sanchez, the lead runner out at second. Henderson at first, 2 out of the inning. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out, and that ends the frame. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Keegan Aiken.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Biggio leading things off and takes a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Line drive, pulls it in for the out. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Howard.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Next offering is outside.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Next offering is in for a strike. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Duke Snyder digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Last chance for the home team. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
That missed. That's the ball.
And that misses. And it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Just missed.
Inside.
And a foul ball. That one to first. And it gets by him.
We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Tying run at the plate. Snap throw behind the runner, but he's back. And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
Up next for the Orioles,
Ramon Laureano, the next to hit for the Orioles. Tapped in the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Yeah.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
0-1.
Foul ball there. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final. All right, ready to go here. And now the right fielder, Kyle Stowers. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And there's a foul ball. Not close with that one, and it's 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Glass now, ready and deals. That one way inside.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
This is Bryce Terang. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Glass now, a 6'8" righty, 31 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. In the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Jordan Westberg will hit next. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Makes the catch. And there's 2 away. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and up to the plate is Will Smith. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
1-1.
And that one is downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Check swing, no appeal. Fouls one off. 2-2. And delivers outside. High fly ball out towards left center. Snyder going after it. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down. Hesung Kim steps to the play for the Dodgers.
The second baseman, number 6.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Late with the swing there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. That to right. Stowers on the move. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
0-2.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. And he's into third with a 2-out triple.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
And the strategy of winning a ball game when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number.
And he got it. Second inning set to go. Now the left fielder, Craig Biggio.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before his starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. It sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
The 1-0. Just off the outside edge. Pitch is in there, and it's 2-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Fastball is outside. Got it. Now 1 away. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That one's in there, 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Duke Snider. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Joseph Ortiz, the next to hit. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Snider leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's in there at the knees. Struck him out. Back here in L.A. Bottom of the second. Here come the Dodgers. No score. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mookie Betts. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Just misses the mark outside the
1 ball,
zone.
2 strikes to count.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Second inning here, no score. And that's in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him looking. And he strikes. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's Joey Bart now. Glasnow back to work. And that drops in for a strike. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now Kyle Stowers. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball in.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one finds the zone, and a count 2-1. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
That was straight queso right there.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now here is Bryce Terang. Fly to left his first time. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
The runner at second with one away. And
That's
ball one. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one is absolutely belted. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track. And that is that. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. And that is out of play. Winds and deals. And that one fouled off. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Little chopper rolls foul. 1 out, bases empty. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Smith in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Late on that fastball.
1 ball. 2
Set
strikes.
down on strike. On to the 4th. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Fought off foul.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Chases that one out of the zone. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's 0 for 1. Ripped to third and caught. Here's the left fielder, Craig Biggio.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And first offering is fouled off. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one the other way. Throw on to Freeman, and they get Biggio. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. Swing and a high fly ball right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And a foul ball.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep. Snyder settles under it, and a couple of quick outs. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Cut on and miss. And it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we go to the top of the fifth, and now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. So he goes yard to left. It's 1-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Next to hit, Duke Snyder. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That clips a corner.
Folks, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
This is Joey Bart. There goes the runner. Swing and a foul out of play. Runner goes again. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second.
No
Save.
balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Out on the drop third strike. 2 gone. And the runner holds. Back to the top of the lineup. Kyle Stowers getting ready to hit. A strikeout and a walk. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Going back. Onto the track. And he makes the. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Headed towards the corner. This one could be trouble. The throw to second is offline.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Brings it in. And there's one down. Here's Muncy to hit. Struck out looking his first time. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9.
0-1.
And fouled off. Kicks and deals. And that one missing low.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here at Dodger Stadium. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Glass now back to work. That
Ball
misses. Ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. That one finds the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
That one outside. Two balls, two strikes. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws in there safely.
Just not a good pitch.
Righty reliever out of the pen, number 78.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here.
Runner takes off
the plate,
ball
ball
outside. Throw to second, tag, and they got him. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering in there for a strike, and that's strike 1. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him. Back here in L.A., well, we go bottom 6, and now the DH, James Outman. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back.
Hacks and misses, it's a strikeout. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Ground ball right side. Down the line, and it's foul. The 0-2. That one inside. Look out. Ground ball could be 2. Over to Terang. 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. And here's Freddie Freeman. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. No throw, safe at second. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Goes down looking. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Now the left fielder, Craig Biggio. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 down. Here's Pete Alonso.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
A little bit low. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missed. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Late on that fastball.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just to swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though. I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Man at first with 1 gone. And now the center fielder, Duke Snyder. 1 for 2. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. Joseph Ortiz now at the plate.
Shortstop Joseph Ortiz.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Alonso headed for third. The throw in. Safe. Not in time to get him, and it's first and third with 2 away. Joey Bart digs in now. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. Late swing fouled off. Alonso at third. Ortiz on at second with 2 down.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
1 ball.
Ball 1 there. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Bottom of the 7th, and now Teoscar Hernandez. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
The next pitch misses. 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's even up. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Base hit. Here comes the throw.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away.
Got him! And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Kyle Stowers.
Number 66, Tanner Scott.
Swings through that one.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busted down the first base line, beat the throw pretty easily. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Bryce Terang. And that one almost hit him.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Fires to second for 1. Out with the pitcher covering. It's a 3-6-1 double play. And the batter now, Jordan Westburg. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one almost got him.
Two balls, no strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. This one popped up. Pajes coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on now, Mason Miller.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's outside. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. One away.
Now batting.
Next is the designated hitter, James Outman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Biggio on his way over, makes the grab for the second out. The batter now will be Will Smith. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Very
0-2
solid
the
inning
count.
on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were
That's a
looking
ball.
for.
That one missed. On the outside corner. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound.
Now
Alex
pitching for the
Vesia.
Dodgers, number 51. Alex.
Ryan Howard leading things
Vesia.
off and takes a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the
ball, 2
changeup
strikes.
with that arm action.
Got him swinging. Here's the left fielder, Craig Biggio. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Cut on and lifted in the air. Pajes coming on. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any
0-1's the
insurance
count.
runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That one ripped. Edman going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here at Chavez Ravine. So bottom of the 9th. Now the number 2 hitter, Haesung Kim. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. And that one fouled off. Next one misses, and that is ball
1 ball,
1.
1
Good
strike.
slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's
Ball
down
2.
and in. A slider missed.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers. Hernandez swings through it for strike 1.
He's had a
0-1.
tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Miller is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and